In today's video, you're going to discover two simple nuts that are transforming the health of thousands of diabetics over the age of 60. They're easy to find, delicious, and packed with nutrients that naturally help control blood sugar. Many seniors are dealing with fatigue, weight gain, and sugar spikes without realizing that just adding these two nuts to their weekly meals can completely change how they feel every day. A recent review of studies showed that diabetics who consume these nuts regularly have more stable glucose levels, a healthier heart, and even improved memory. They're not expensive or hard to find ingredients. In fact, they might already be in your kitchen, but you're probably not using them the right way. So stay with me until the end because I'm going to reveal what these two powerful nuts are right now. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're already part of our community, don't forget to leave a like, because that really helps the channel reach more people who truly need this information. Now you can join our channel's exclusive group. As a super member, you get priority responses. I'm notified and reply to you first. But if I were you, I'd go further. As a loyal member, you also get early access to videos before anyone else. Stay one step ahead and enjoy exclusive content firsthand. Don't miss out. Click now and become a member. What if I told you that something as simple as a handful of almonds could help you regain control over your blood sugar, naturally without drastic diets or expensive supplements? Sounds too easy, right? But a study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that people with type 2 diabetes, who included almonds in their meals, had significantly lower post-meal blood sugar levels. It's like having a tiny shield inside your body, slowing down the absorption of sugars and protecting your energy and mood after you eat. The magic of almonds lies in their unique nutritional combo: healthy fats, fiber, and plant-based protein. This trio works together to slow digestion, prevent glucose spikes, and help your body release insulin more effectively. And here's something most people don't know. When blood sugar rises too fast and too often, it leads to fatigue, weight gain, and even damage to your eyes and nerves. Almonds help prevent that, bite by bite. Have you ever noticed how a sugary snack leaves you hungry an hour later? Almonds do the exact opposite. They satisfy and stabilize, and that's not all. Almonds are also rich in magnesium, and that's a big deal because around 50% of people with diabetes are deficient in this mineral. Magnesium plays a critical role in how your body processes glucose. When you don't get enough, insulin resistance increases. But here's the good news: adding just 30 grams of almonds per day, roughly a small handful, can help restore this balance and improve your glycemic control over time. No medications, just nature working in your favor. It's also important to say this: not all healthy snacks are truly helping you. Granola bars, crackers, low-fat cookies, they often hide sugars and additives that can quietly sabotage your health. So let me ask you, what are you currently reaching for when you get hungry between meals? Is it something that fuels your body or just fills it? Swapping those hidden sugar snacks for almonds could be the tiny habit that changes everything. Sometimes small steps are the ones that make the biggest impact. Now, I just want to thank you for being here. Your health matters, and it means a lot that you're watching this with an open mind. We're building a community here where diabetics over 60 can support one another, share what's working, and feel understood. So let's make this fun. If you've read this far, comment below almond power to show you're committed to making smarter food choices. And if you already eat almonds, tell us your favorite way to use them. You might inspire someone else reading the comments right now. And we're just getting started. Because almonds don't only help with blood sugar, they also support your heart, your brain, and even how well you age. So if you're wondering how one food can have so many benefits, the next part is going to open your eyes. What if the same almonds that help your blood sugar could also protect your memory, your heart, and even slow down signs of aging? That's not just hype, it's backed by science. A long-term study conducted by UCLA found that older adults who regularly consumed almonds performed better in memory tests and had lower levels of cognitive decline. For diabetics over 60, this is powerful. Why? Because unstable glucose doesn't just affect your energy, it affects your brain. And almonds help keep both sharp and steady. These nuts are also packed with vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants for cellular protection. In simple terms, it helps your body fight off damage from aging, stress, and even pollution. For seniors with diabetes, this is crucial. High blood sugar creates inflammation, which silently attacks your blood vessels, your nerves, and your brain. But vitamin E acts like a repair team. reducing that inflammation before it turns into something worse. And almonds happen to be one of the richest natural sources. Now here's something most people don't realize. Almonds also support your heart health. Diabetics are at much higher risk for cardiovascular issues, but almonds help lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, while boosting HDL, the good kind. According to a clinical trial published in Circulation, participants who ate almonds daily saw improvements in blood lipid profiles and arterial function. It's like giving your heart a daily tune-up, just from a snack. Isn't it amazing how nature can work so efficiently when we give it the chance? And it gets even better. Almonds can improve the way your body ages. Researchers from Tufts University noted that seniors who included almonds in their diet showed better skin elasticity and fewer signs of early aging. That's not vanity. It's a sign that your body is regenerating, not breaking down. If you care about aging with dignity, strength, and clarity, this small food might become one of your greatest allies. Now, if you're enjoying this content and want to go even deeper with us, I have something special for you. When you become a member of this channel, you'll get early access to future videos before anyone else, and I'll prioritize replying to your comments first. It's my way of giving back to the people who truly want to take control of their health. We're building a strong, supportive space here, and your presence matters, so let me hear from you. Do you already eat almonds? Have you noticed any changes in your focus, heart health, or even your skin? Drop your story in the comments, and if you've never given almonds a serious chance, this might be the perfect time. Just write "I'm in for almonds," and let's inspire each other to live longer, healthier, and with more energy. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you ate something creamy, tasty, and comforting, and it actually helped your diabetes? Sounds like a dream, right? But for many people over 60, cashew nuts are exactly that kind of food. They're smooth, naturally sweet, and packed with nutrients that work directly on improving blood sugar and giving you steady energy throughout the day. And here's the best part. You don't need a fancy recipe. Just a small handful a few times a week can create visible results in your health. Cashews are rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind your heart loves and your blood sugar appreciates. These fats slow down digestion, making it easier for your body to manage glucose peaks. In a clinical trial published in Nutrients, people with type 2 diabetes who consumed cashews regularly had lower insulin levels and better cholesterol ratios. Less LDL, bad cholesterol, more HDL, good cholesterol. That's exactly the kind of shift that reduces your risk of complications like heart disease, one of the biggest concerns for seniors with diabetes. But cashews aren't just good for your glucose, they're an underrated immune system booster. They're one of the best plant-based sources of zinc, a mineral that's essential for your body to heal wounds, fight off infections, and recover from inflammation. For older adults living with diabetes, that's huge. Have you noticed cuts taking longer to heal? Or those small infections that seem to come out of nowhere? Cashews help strengthen the immune response so your body can protect and repair itself more efficiently. They also contain copper, another mineral that plays a key role in how your cells produce energy. Copper helps your mitochondria, the little energy factories inside your cells, work properly. That's important because as we age, and especially with diabetes, our mitochondria get less efficient. The result? Fatigue, brain fog, and that feeling of being slower than before. Adding copper-rich foods like cashews helps fire up those energy engines again, giving you more vitality and clarity every single day. And there's something else I love about cashews. They're versatile. You can eat them raw, toasted, in sauces, or even blended into smoothies. But tell me something. How do you usually eat your cashews, if at all? I want to hear from you. So do this. Comment below with the phrase cashew energy if you're excited to try this or already love using cashews in your meals. And don't be shy to ask questions or share your struggles. We're a community here and we help each other every step of the way. Keep watching, because the next benefit of cashews is one that most people never expect from a nut: how it helps reduce stress, balance your mood, and even improve your sleep. I know it sounds unbelievable, but the science behind it is surprisingly strong. Can a nut really calm your nerves and help you sleep better at night? It sounds almost too good to be true, but cashews have been gaining attention in recent studies for their surprising impact on mental health and sleep quality, especially in older adults with diabetes. Living with blood sugar ups and downs can take a toll not just on your body, but also your emotions. Anxiety, irritability, and poor sleep are common complaints. But what if something as simple as a few cashews could help soothe those symptoms naturally? Let's break it down. Cashews are one of the richest plant-based sources of tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to make serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Higher serotonin levels are linked to better mood, fewer depressive symptoms, and more stable emotions. And here's the catch. Diabetics are more likely to have imbalances in serotonin production due to blood sugar fluctuations. That's why adding tryptophan-rich foods like cashews can offer a real emotional lift without medication, and it doesn't stop at mood. Tryptophan is also used to create melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. For seniors who struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep, especially those dealing with stress or glucose crashes at night, this can be a game changer. According to a review in Nutrients, diets rich in tryptophan and magnesium, another mineral found in cashews, have been associated with improved sleep quality in adults over 60. Better sleep means better healing, more energy, and a stronger immune system. Everything a diabetic body desperately needs. There's also a lesser-known benefit. Cashews may help reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. Chronically high cortisol levels not only cause anxiety, but they also make it harder to lose weight, increase blood pressure, and worsen insulin resistance. That creates a vicious cycle that's hard to break. But small daily habits, like choosing stress-reducing foods, can help disrupt that pattern. Cashews provide a calming combo of nutrients that gently bring the body back into balance. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you had a good night of sleep and woke up feeling truly refreshed? If it's been a while, maybe it's time to experiment with food as a form of therapy. And speaking of support, thank you for being part of this channel. You make this space real. If you've ever used food to calm your mood or improve sleep, I'd love to hear it. Comment below with "Calm with Cashews" and share your experience. You never know who your story might help in this community. Next, I'll show you a little-known benefit of cashews that goes far beyond mood and sugar, something that can actually protect your bones and muscles as you age. Yes, this nut keeps surprising us. Let's go. Most people associate weak bones and joint pain with aging, but did you know that diabetics are at much higher risk of bone loss and fractures? It's true. High blood sugar levels interfere with calcium absorption and bone regeneration. That means you can lose bone density silently over time, until one day, a simple fall becomes a serious problem. But here's where it gets interesting. Cashews contain a rare mix of nutrients that support bone strength and muscle function, especially in older adults living with diabetes. Cashews are a surprisingly rich source of magnesium, a mineral that works alongside calcium to build strong bones. Without enough magnesium, calcium can't do its job properly. It may even get stored in the wrong places, like arteries instead of bones. According to a study in Osteoporosis International, older adults with higher magnesium intake had significantly greater bone density and lower fracture risk. For diabetics who often struggle with nutrient absorption, this is a silent danger that cashews can help protect against. But that's not all. Cashews also contain vitamin K, which plays a key role in directing calcium into your bones and preventing it from accumulating in your arteries, a major issue for diabetics with heart concerns. This is one of those lesser-known nutrients that makes a huge difference when it comes to long-term health and mobility. Strong bones mean independence, less risk of falls, more confidence to move, walk, and live fully even after 60. Now, if you're someone who values practical tips like these and wants to stay ahead of the curve, I want to personally invite you to become a member of this channel. Members get early access to all our new videos before anyone else, and I make sure to prioritize your questions in the comments. If you've ever asked something and waited days for a reply, that won't happen anymore. Members get my full attention first. It's my way of saying thank you for supporting the channel and taking your health seriously. And speaking of that, I'd love to know, have you ever had a bone scan? Do you feel like your bones or muscles have changed over the years with diabetes? It's something people don't talk about enough, but it matters a lot. So let's bring it into the open. Comment below with the phrase "strong with cashews" if this hit home for you. Whether it's a question, a fear, or a tip, your comment can start a conversation that helps someone else feel seen and supported. Get ready, Because the final benefit of cashews we're going to talk about is one that's all about pleasure. Yes, flavor, joy, and eating well without guilt. And if you've ever struggled to stick to a diabetic diet that felt bland and boring, the next part is just for you. Let's be real. One of the biggest challenges for diabetics, especially after 60, is finding foods that are both healthy and satisfying. So many diabetic-friendly diets are bland, restrictive, and honestly, joyless. But what if I told you that cashews can offer the opposite, a creamy, delicious flavor that actually helps regulate your blood sugar, while making your meals feel rich, satisfying, and complete? This isn't about depriving yourself. It's about choosing foods that bring both pleasure and purpose. Cashews have a natural creaminess and sweetness that makes them ideal for adding texture and flavor to meals. But here's the magic. Despite tasting indulgent, they have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause sudden spikes in blood sugar. Instead, they help stabilize it. A 12-week randomized study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that adults with type 2 diabetes who consumed cashews had better glycemic control and improved HDL levels without gaining weight. That's a rare combination. They're also incredibly versatile. You can toss them on salads, blend them into sauces, mix them into oatmeal, or even make a creamy cashew-based yogurt or milk. The possibilities are endless, and each one is an opportunity to nourish your body while actually enjoying your food. Isn't that what we all want? To stop fearing meals and start celebrating them again, knowing they're working in your favor. And it's not just about flavor, it's about consistency. When you have enjoyable foods in your routine, it's easier to stick to healthier habits long term. That's where cashews shine. They give you the emotional satisfaction of a treat, but with the nutritional profile of a health booster. You don't feel like you're cheating, and that shift in mindset can change everything when it comes to staying committed. Now, thank you so much for watching all the way through. That means you care about your health and you're ready to take small steps with big impact. So let's keep the conversation going. Comment below with flavor with purpose if this topic connected with you. And tell us, what's your biggest struggle when it comes to eating with diabetes? We're here for you. This is a place where no one judges. We just support and share. And before you go, don't miss what's coming next. I'm leaving a video on the screen right now that shows how to create a simple weekly meal plan for diabetics over 60 with foods that protect your muscles, your energy, and your blood sugar. If you care about living well, click on it, because missing it might mean missing exactly what your body needs next. And before you go, don't miss what's coming up next. I'm leaving a video right here on the screen that shows you exactly how to build better meals that work with your blood sugar, not against it. It's packed with practical tips that most diabetics over 60 have never heard, and it could be the one thing that's been missing from your routine. If you've ever wondered what to eat, when to eat, or how to balance your plate without stress, this is the video you need to see next. Go ahead and click it now. You'll thank yourself later. See you there.